This is going to be a demo on auto constraints, proper techniques to get this to work right. A lot of people don't like to use auto constraints because they don't know how to manipulate it, and they get a bunch of problems with it being over constrained and all these other issues. So in order to use it, you have to do a few things to give it guidance, and then it will do the rest of the work for you. So I took the liberty of creating another part already, and I'm already inside the sketch, and I'm just going to recreate the profile from scratch. So I'm just going to start at 1 and 1, and then I'll just go up a couple inches, come over here like so. I don't remember what size it was. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to build a shape, and then what I do is I put on all the constraints and I just constrain it later. So we got to add a hole, so we're going to use the hole feature here in the action pad and pop a hole in here. Click off in no man's land so I can go to auto constrain, highlight everything. In the reference element, you're going to use this line, and this line is your datums. Stack dimension this and say OK. I never move anything until I have these two lines anchored. That way I don't accidentally shift something. So I'm just going to anchor it, and then I really don't do anything until I know when I go to analyze, I get a fully constrained profile. Now that I have that, I can go back and close that off here. You can move your dimensions out just to see what you're getting. The beauty of this is it created all the constraints I needed, and it doesn't over constrain or under constrain anything. It just gives me what I need. So if you use auto constraints properly, you'll pretty much get the results you want. And if you look at this part, look how nice it was. It got everything I really have to have. It's um, correct as far as dimensionally. It could be made by the shop. This right here is 100% correct. But if I were an ANSI checker, ASME checker, I would tell you that we normally would address this with an angle rather than the two dimensions like this. So it didn't do that angle for me. But you know what? It did everything else. So a lot of times what I do is I just do an auto constraint, see what happens, and then if I don't like it, I'll undo it and try it another way. So I'm going to show you a different technique in the next video.